All right, what's up, people? Wow, this has been an interesting. I can't remember the last time I had 4 days off in a row, and like it's for reasons, right? Anywho, I want to give shout outs to all. I'm not individual. I'm just gonna do it group style. Shout outs to everybody that's been giving me support, giving me that love and shit like that. That's always appreciated. So, kitty drink. Me and my wife, we went to go see Thor: Love and Thunder today. Or technically, is it yesterday? Yeah, something like that. And dude, I know there's from the usual channels, and I'm not going to name names, but Geeks and Gamers, heel versus babyface, the usual fucking suspects. The ones that want to fucking like, oh, lost, this many viewers, didn't do as well at the box office because blah, blah, blah. And these people are usually, what are they called again? I lose track of words. What is it? What is it called when you hate on women? Fuck it. Fill in the blank, motherfucker. Oh, and if anybody can tell me what that is that I have paused, bonus points, motherfucker. You won't. You won't be able to tell me what I have paused. That I'm rewatching. Because honestly, I'll give you a hint. It's on Disney Plus. How about that? You're not subbed? Well, you know what? I don't blame you somewhat. I'm subbed to everything. I'm subbed to you. Oh, wait. You have no content? Exactly. Thor: Love and Thunder. Let me give you my non-spoiler review, okay? Which is probably going to contain a lot of spoilers. I think that if this movie was 20 minutes shorter, it would have been almost perfect. As it stands, I think it was an awesome movie. My wife loved the fuck out of it. We ended up going a little bit later in the day, which meant that because of my, what are those called again? Circadian rhythms, because I work overnight. And we went at, the showing was at 5:15, but the movie didn't start until 5:45 because, you got 30 minutes worth of fucking, and we saw some awesome trailers. Black Adam, dude. Black Adam with The Rock. Dude, get the fuck out of here. Even my wife's like, we're going to go see that, right? I'm like, you damn straight we going to go see that. And I hear little whispers in the wind, and this ain't spoilers. I hear whispers in the wind that Henry Cavill, Superman, is going to be in there. Probably in just a cameo and some shit like that. But I was like, sweetheart, I was telling you about this movie for the longest time. I'm like, that's a legit, in the comics, Black Adam he can go toe to toe with Superman. But anywho, Thor: Love and Thunder. Now I know why they don't like it, and I'm gonna tell you what. And one of my highest rated posts of all time, not posts, but like replies, was about the Jane Foster Thor, where I basically said that Thor is his name. You can't give it to a woman or just anyone, like a random ass motherfucker. Like, oh, that's my cat. His name's Thor. Yeah, well, you can call him that, but Thor is Thor, right? I get that because I made the comment and it got a lot of likes. But given that comic book storyline and given Taika Waititi as a director and what stands out to me is, number one, the storytelling. Number two, the soundtrack. This man knows his music. And number three was the comedy. And some people are like, well, it was too fun. It's supposed to be a superhero movie, but there are too many jokes. Man, grow up, dude. Grow up, man. My only complaint is that it was about 20 minutes too long. If it shaved 20 minutes off of it, this is a damn near perfect movie. So I should probably leave the review at that because I don't want to get into spoilers. But yes, Jane Foster, meaning Natalie Portman's character from the OG Thor movie, and also she was in Thor 2. She was possessed by the what was that? The Reality Stone, the red one, which at the time they didn't call it a stone. They called it I forget what the fuck they called it, the Mist or something. Like it was a Stephen King novel. They called it the Ether. I'm fucking with y'all people. I'm testing your fucking skills, man. Which is funny. The Ether came from a concept that was borrowed from first, I think Greco-Roman mythology. Well, just call it Greco mythology because the Romans didn't add anything. They just stole everything. Except the helmets. And, which is why they won. But it doesn't matter. Which was like the fifth element or the quintessence. Oh, no, wait. Am I going too deep with this shit? Yeah, I probably am. But yeah, she gets the power of Thor. It's borrowed from the comics. And I think everything they borrowed from the comics was borrowed perfectly. Again, I'm not going to get into spoilers. There's a big spoiler toward the end where everybody was marking out. Like, oh shit. And I love the way they did it because even though they weren't perfectly comic book accurate, what they did was super fucking awesome. So I say shave 20 minutes off of this movie, make a fan cut of it, and I would rate it 10 out of 10. That's how I just think it dragged. Like I was whispering to my wife toward the end. I'm like, how many third acts are there? You know what I'm saying? We have to ask how many third acts are there. There should only be one. But it to me, there was like 4 or 5 third acts. It was like, oh, the crescendo. Oh, no. Dial it back a little bit. Oh. No. Not yet. And some of that might, look, I'll watch it again and I might be like, oh, yeah, I was tripping because I didn't have a chance to get my venti cap before we went in there. You know what I mean? And I don't mean venti Captain America. Oh, did I spoil it? Venti, y'all still ain't gonna get what this is. Venti cappuccino. That's my Starbucks go-to. Venti cappuccino. And no, I don't put nutmeg in it because I ain't trying to get high. But oh, did I give you a pro tip? Maybe I did. Seriously, this is a good movie. And all the haters out there that are like, and I already mentioned names because I'm done fucking with these people. I don't know where Ryan Cannell is on this. I'm sub to all these fucking people that the people that I don't know how to say this, make video after video after video after video, when a movie that basically empowers a woman, and they just want to hate on it, and then it's like, hey, dude, just do me a favor. Do me a favor for a second, bro. Put your wife on video. Oh, wait, you don't have one? Oh, my bad. I must have you mistaken for some other misogynist. That's the word I was looking for, misogynist. Somebody who just hates on women, can't stand a strong woman. My only problem with, the Mighty Thor in the comics was that you can't look when Captain America picked up the fucking, and this is a spoiler for Avengers Endgame, but when Captain America finally got the hammer and was worthy Cap, he was worthy Cap. He wasn't worthy Thor. He had the power of Thor, but nobody called him Thor because he was Captain America. He was his own guy. That's what I had a problem with in the comics. But if you watch this movie, not this isn't even a movie. Oh, wait, another hint. Whoever gets this is going to get a really huge pat on the back from me, because nobody will. But it's on Disney Plus. It's not a movie. It's related. It's Marvel. However, what I'm saying is that Taika Waititi did it. The humor in this movie just carried everything through together. Some people didn't like the humor. Some people thought the humor... I'm talking about these critics. I'm not talking about the movie theater. The movie theater I was in, which wasn't really that full because everybody else was up at Springfield Mall, we went to Kingstown, which is like, they don't have the reclining seats. So yeah, my head was like, knocking back on the fucking chair, whatever, right? Everybody was cracking up at scenes. I mean, the way Taika Waititi did this was just awesome as fuck. So it gets a thumbs up from me. I think, I'm going to have to watch it again. I'm not going back to the theater, obviously. I tend not to watch movies in theaters unless I really care about them. So I did watch this in the theater, which means I care about, the Thor franchise. I care about, Marvel moving forward. I think there's potential. A lot of people hate on Phase 4. I think Phase 4 has been kind of hit and miss. I love Shang-Chi. Haven't been watching Moon Knight. Haven't been watching Miss Marvel. I don't know. Doctor Strange 2, I saw that. But I waited for Doctor Strange 2. Multiverse of Madness. Matter of fact, before we went to go see Love and Thunder, which, by the way, that Love and Thunder gets paid off at the end, and it's beautiful. No spoilers. I'm not going to spoil that for what Love and Thunder is, and it's not what you think it is. I was surprised when I saw it, and I'm like, oh, shit. Oh, okay, all right. Oh, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Hit and miss on MCU Phase 4. But I really do. I recommend this movie, but it's one you can wait until it comes out, till it drops on Disney Plus, which it eventually will. Probably in about, 2-3 months. Probably right around when the football season starts and shit like that. And we could start, talking about who's taking a knee and who's not. Or who's wearing the rainbow flag and who's not. Or whatever the fucking issue is at that point. Who's driving a gas car and who's driving a Tesla. Whatever the fucking, fill in the blank du jour is, Should we call it what would she call it? What are these victims, these people that always want to fucking and the sad part is that both sides do it. So everybody that you see railing against this movie is a victim that tends to be on the right. They tend to be right of center on politics. Like, oh no, they're pushing an agenda. There was no agendas being pushed in this movie other than comic book accuracy, which I kept whispering to my wife. I'm like, that's 100% comic book accurate. That's 100% comic book accurate. There was one character that they kind of changed a little bit, but you have to because of the nature of that character. And if you've seen the movie, you'll understand what the fuck I mean. No spoilers here, man. But it's like, Taika Waititi got it right. I just think the movie was a little long. And maybe, again, maybe that was just because I was a little bit tired at that point in the day and this, that, and the third. I still think it was a little long because I kept saying to her, how many fucking third acts are they going to pull? You can't crescendo. You can't keep doing this thing and then bring it down here to the Kool-Aid and then up here to the, to the beers and then down here to the Kool-Aids. You can't do that. It's just not good. It doesn't work well. But that was late in the movie. At that point, you were already invested. So I'll leave it at that. But I'm going to say what, and this goes back to my series of videos. And I've made a lot of videos about this type of behavior where these salty motherfuckers just want to hate on something for some stupid reason. Most of the time, it's because they don't like a strong woman. If you watch this movie, and again, no spoilers, you will understand exactly what's going on. And at the end, you're going to be like, okay, that makes perfect sense. Anywho, I'll leave it there. Thanks for listening. And the next video is not going to be about what you think it's going to be about. How can I say that? Because I don't even know what the next video is going to be about. So, well, somebody might be able to read my mind. Oh, that was an interesting conversation I had with my wife in the car when we were going there and going back about, can I read minds? No. But I can read people, and that's close enough. Can I see the future? No. Except I kind of can. And Barbie. Oh, wait. Is that a movie? Are they doing a Barbie movie? With Margot Robbie? Oh, my God. Certainly hope they didn't cast Will Smith.